Brake systems are critical components for any vehicle, but especially for trucks, which often carry heavy loads and operate in various conditions. One of the most notable differences between commercial and heavy vehicle brake systems and those of passenger cars is the use of air brakes in the former. That's right. Is this new to you? Welcome. In today's article, I invite you to explore the reasons behind the preference for air brakes in trucks. Along our journey, we'll discover their advantages and disadvantages and how they contribute to the safety and efficiency of road transportation. Buckle up. Our adventure starts here. History and evolution of air brakes. There's no better place to start than at the beginning. The development of air brakes dates back to the early 20th century. George Westinghouse, who had previously invented air brakes for trains, applied this principle to road vehicles. A bold move, but time proved him right. The first air brake systems were implemented in buses and trucks in the mid-1920s and 1930s. Since then, their design has evolved significantly, proving that Westinghouse's boldness was indeed a success. Today, air brakes are the standard in most heavy commercial vehicles worldwide. Did you know that? It's likely no longer a strange concept to you now. Principles of air brake operation. Unlike hydraulic brakes used in most passenger cars, air brakes use compressed air to transmit braking force. This system consists of several key components. For example, the air compressor is responsible for generating and maintaining the air pressure required for the system. There are also air reservoirs, which store compressed air ready to be used at the right moment. Another key component is the control valves, which regulate the airflow to the brake cylinders. And last but not least, we have the brake cylinders themselves, which convert air pressure into mechanical force to apply the brakes. Each component is fundamental to the operation of this system. You may be wondering, what happens when the driver presses the brake? Fair question. When the driver presses the brake pedal, a valve releases compressed air from the reservoirs into the brake cylinders, directly and without delay. This forces the brakes to apply, stopping the vehicle. Amazing, right? Check out this incredible system in action. Advantages of air brakes. So far, you might think this system has the same goal as hydraulic brakes: stopping the truck. And yes, that's true, but the preference for air brake systems comes down to the advantages they offer. For example, did you know that one of the main reasons trucks use air brakes is safety? Air brakes are extremely reliable because air is always available and doesn't run out. Unlike hydraulic brakes, which can lose effectiveness due to fluid leaks, air brakes can continue to function even if there is a small leak in the system. However, hydraulic brakes are more powerful when it comes to applying force, which is why they're prioritized in vehicles that can achieve high speeds and need quick braking before an accident occurs. Trucks, since they don't usually travel at high speeds compared to sports cars, prioritize the safety of always being available over more power. It's truly incredible. This redundant design ensures that the braking system remains operational in situations where a failure could be catastrophic. Another major advantage of air brakes is their strength and braking capacity. It's no secret that trucks often carry loads weighing several tons. This requires a significant amount of braking force. Air brake systems are ideal for generating and handling these braking forces more effectively than hydraulic systems. This is crucial for the safe stopping of a heavy moving vehicle. And these two aspects are not the only positives about air brakes. The air brake system is generally easier to maintain and more durable than hydraulic systems. Components of an air brake system, such as compressors and valves, are robust and designed to last long periods without needing replacement. Perfect for drivers or fleet owners looking to save on maintenance costs. Additionally, there's an important point to consider. Air isn't corrosive and doesn't deteriorate over time. While this may seem obvious, it stands out compared to hydraulic systems. Why? Because hydraulic brake fluids can degrade and absorb moisture, reducing their effectiveness over time, though many experienced drivers address these issues through maintenance and careful attention. The truth is, it's more cost-effective to use the air system since it requires fewer checkups. So far, air brakes seem like the best option, don't they? Disadvantages of air brakes. But despite their many advantages, air brakes also have some downsides. It would be unfair not to mention them. One of them is the initial cost. Air brake systems are more complex and expensive to install than hydraulic brakes. This includes not only the necessary equipment but also additional training for mechanics and operators. Another drawback is that air brakes may take more time to reach peak efficiency after starting the vehicle. The air compressor needs time to generate and accumulate enough air pressure, which can delay immediate braking ability at the start of a trip. Brief comparison. To better understand why trucks prefer air brakes, it's helpful to compare them with hydraulic brakes. So before we wrap up, let's look at specific points and how they differ. In terms of leaks and maintenance, hydraulic systems are prone to fluid leaks, which can result in loss of pressure and braking effectiveness. They also require more frequent maintenance to ensure the fluid is in good condition and uncontaminated. When it comes to braking power, hydraulic brakes may not provide enough braking force for loaded trucks, leading to longer stopping distances and less vehicle control. Regarding heat and performance, under intense use such as prolonged downhill driving, hydraulic brakes can overheat, reducing their ability to brake effectively. Considering everything we've learned, despite their initial cost, air brakes don't seem like such a bad option, do they? If you've made it this far, thank you. Remember, the best way to support my content is by liking the video. Do you think air brake systems are better, or do you still believe hydraulic brakes are superior? Let me know what you think in the comments.